some Dyson Sphere, and we are working on our build that we've been working on. Basically, we have a new Dyson. What did we call it? The Dyson Gyrosphere. That's what it's called. The Dyson Gyrosphere. And we're gonna jump right in and continue building this thing. We're working on in the title of the stream. We're working on getting 100 small carrier rockets a minute. So that's the build that we started the other day on our short stream on Thursday. And so we're going to continue just working on that today. See if we can get the pieces of this thing started to go, be put together. I wonder, our Dyson Sphere is almost getting done. Almost getting done. There should be, let's see, just a couple more nodes need to be completed. That one is only missing 16 parts, I think. This one is missing all of its parts, I believe is how that works. That one's done, I think. So there's just a few more sections of this, and our original Dyson Sphere is going to be done. I wanted to check. Our research seems to be going pretty consistently here. I wanted to check if there's anything, if the green science is being held back at all. What's up, Mosaic? How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you, my friend. Hey, our green science is backed up. Okay. It's the first time we've seen this yet, honestly. So I wonder if there's any science. Aha! The purple science now is not being made quickly enough. I was wondering if this was going to happen. Although, there's still lots in storage, so... Oh, my red science. It's actually my red science that is not fast enough anymore. That's the very... Wow, I only have 3 blue sciences made. Interesting. This is the very second science packs here. And what's slowing you down? It's actually graphite. Energetic graphite. And that's because we are basically out of coal over here, looks like it, aren't we? Yeah, we are out of coal over here. Okay, well, this is the first time we've had this happen. We need to inject some extra coal into here. That should be no problem. There should be coal all over the place that we are not using to our maximum potential. I wanted to check my plastic. Plastic's completely backed up, which is fine. Okay. I don't know that I've ever gotten... Yeah, there's a lot of veins out here. I've been wondering about this. I haven't checked my mining around this place, like, hardly at all. Let's see, this stone is going here. I'm gonna actually, since there's no stone mining here, go ahead and mine these guys here. Okay. Okay, so let's, this is not needed, this is not needed, this is not needed. So coal, we're not mining enough coal, so what I need is to mine coal somewhere on this planet, and then send it over here to turn it into the graphite. Okay. This is going to be coal. Demand. Okay, yeah, we are actually not mining coal anywhere on this planet. Okay. And then we're going to do a Mark II belt. There, into there. Alright. If we do this, this should fix our red science being slowed down. But hey, if it's red science, not any of my other sciences, I'm actually pretty fine with that. 9 coal veins over here that we are not mining from, so we'll just mine it and put it in a logistics station, and that should fix that issue. How you doing, Mosaic? How's your Sunday going, my friend? You having a chill day, I hope? Surprised I hadn't been mining this cult. Okay, and this is going to be... Got lots of practice creating these mining stations, that's for sure. This coal supply and power this guy. And we'll just have these guys go directly into here. Hey, what's up, Nietzsche? How are you doing? You are setting up some home automation and the evening is set aside for good cooking. Home automation, huh? Alright. What's up, Noor? How are you doing, my friend? Okay. So there's coal. Because I might have to do this a couple places, let's set up one more. Ah, we got lots of coal here we can put back in there. And random 789 bits from Nietzsche. Thanks, my friend. Random bits are the best type of bits, right? Gotta love the random bits. Okay. Do this. It's actually the first time I've run out of coal for any of my builds, so... Coal is not a resource that we use for a lot of things, I guess. Oh, we got this guy ran out of iron. We got... That guy's almost out. You are out of iron. I think I'm gonna need... Iron is, I think, my main resource I'm running out of in a lot of places. Iron ore, at least for starting home planet here. Okay. This and this. And because I don't feel like I need to get a whole other station for this, I'm going to just get all these onto a single tier 3 belt. Flow into there. There and there. Home automation equals link lots of buttons and sensors with the hub and spend hours on making control 4 light bulbs. So this is at your actual house, not like in a game you're playing, right? Because when you say automation, I'm thinking, are you playing Dyson Sphere right now? So it sounds like you're actually getting buttons and sensors to control some light bulbs. Okay, all right, it's interesting. At your actual house. All right, okay, cool. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Makes me think of my my friend Tim, who set up at his house. He's a big gamer, like me and my brother are, possibly even bigger of a gamer than we are. Back in the 90s when we were kids, he and his older brothers competed at like Blockbuster for these video game competitions, and he has little trophies from, like, you know, Sega Genesis, you know, gaming competitions for like Sonic or something, and he's got a little setup where the sensor, when you walk in front of it, it plays some music from Zelda or something. So sounds similar to like that. It's totally not worth it. Extreme overkill. Hey, that sounds like we do in our video game, so that's cool. Alright, so how's this looking like over here? Is the coal... looks like we probably need to upgrade these belts, honestly. I want to do this. Okay. There we go. So now the graphite should be backing up. Now all of our red science. Okay. It still might not be as fast as some of our other ones, but that should do that. The next one that should probably slow down is blue science, but since it's got all this extra stuff, I don't think that'll be a problem. So, all right. hopefully fix that issue some amount. I know you're good. You're just waiting for the sphere to be complete, and then you're gonna restart. Nice, nice. Yeah, our sphere is almost complete. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little sections need to be done. Okay, so that's our science. I wanted to check my whatever this thing is called, bus. I feel like our iron ore was thinning out later on in the bus, but maybe we've caught back up with that. Yeah, it looks like that was when I took away probably the pieces for the miniature particle colliders that I had like a crap ton of. Okay, so our bus looks good except for iron at the beginning of the bus, and I don't think that's super important. Unless that's affecting our early belts and sorters. Let me actually check that real quick. Because everything on our bus looks good except for iron at the very beginning of it. Right here. And iron at the very beginning of our bus, I think, is being used in this stuff. Okay, yeah. It is being used here, but it's backed up. I feel like I actually should inject a little iron here at the beginning. All this should be empty over here, right? Yeah. This is our very beginning copper and iron builds over here. There. That's got a bunch of random crap in it. Okay. And actually, okay, yeah, this copper is now coming from the other direction. Yeah, so that's fine. Surprised that these 3 blue science things are able to keep up with everything else. Apparently the production of this is just way faster than other stuff for whatever reason. So that's cool. But yeah, iron ore right here. Or not iron ore, iron... smelted iron, actually. I think the main issue is where we're smelting this iron, we just don't have that much iron. Yeah. Just because I'm a little worried about some of the earlier production things here, what I'm going to do is actually request iron ore right here. Iron ore in 2,000 amounts there. And we're going to have this go into here to make sure the beginning of our bus is not too cleared out, not missing too many resources. So we're going to demand there. All right, let's take a look again before we go start on our continuation of our big giant project. Wow. So iron ore production consumption. We are way behind on production of iron ore. That's local planet. Let's see. Star cluster. Okay, looks like we should be producing way more iron ore than we need. Okay. So our mining around places, as long as it's flowing and being distributed, actually should be okay. I was thinking I might have to go do some extra iron ore mining, but if that's good and this looks good, okay, that should help make our main bus look less anemic and like it's just completely missing out on all the stuff it should have. And that's mainly just for our belts and sorters and power lines over here. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to head to where we're working on our new Dyson Gyrosphere. And we're going to get power. I have a crap load of solar panels over on the other planet. But I probably should take some extra of those and wind turbines just in case I need them. Let me actually check my other items too. Let me get some more belts and things here. I should have a decent number of these guys, but I'm going to get another extra 150 there. Grab a couple more orbital collectors in case we want to do that for even more fire ice. These things, I think, stack in 10, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, there's that. Power lines, how are we doing on? Doing okay. Oh, I was thinking I wanted to automate wireless power towers and satellite substations. Do I want to do that before I leave? Nah, I don't. I still think I'm going to put that off. I'm going to put that off. That's Future Rand's problem. Future Rand will deal with it. Deal with it. Mark II belts we need lots of. I do need to do that, but just don't want to work on that right now. I have too many other things I want to work on. All right, we'll want more of these guys, like 48 of them. Okay. Smelters were good. Okay. Chemical plants. I should get some chemical plants. What do these guys stack in? 20 apiece, huh? Okay. There. Right. Okay. And then power stuff is the next thing I want to grab. Insorters. I should get some more Mark III insorters. We go through these things like crazy too. Okay, there. Doing well on those guys. Where are... What am I looking for? Do I need fuel? I'm gonna wait till I finish off my Deuteron fuel rods before I get more of these guys. It was... power. Solar panels, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna fill up my inventory with solar panels here. There we go. Okay. All right, because we're gonna need so much power on what we're about to work on. Okay, so I think that's all I need to do here, and again, we're just waiting for this to be done. I'm curious if I leave the solar sails to continue to be shot here, if they're gonna keep shooting solar sails out when the entire sphere is done. I would assume they are, since all these ones are being shot out, but maybe they'll stop once the sphere is actually done. I don't actually know. I guess we'll have to check that. But again, this should be done. They will stop? Okay. Oh man, okay, one section there. This is gonna probably be done the next hour or so, so that'll be great, and then I can start having this production all be sent to Vildior system, I believe is where we are. Vildior. The blue star. Where are you, Vildior? There it is. Okay. So we're going to... Nope. I mean, the orbital range of Gamma Booty is there. Okay. Get some crazy amount of solar power to start being able to power all the stuff on Vildior. Oh, they'll continue is what you're saying. Okay. Alright. Not what I was hoping for, but kind of what I was expecting. That's fine. We have so many solar sails. I'll just have to come back and turn that off eventually. I could probably have turned it off and it might have had enough still, but I don't want to. I want to make sure this finishes, because once that finishes, I'm kind of done in our starting system. So you're almost certain they won't stop life-saving Karachi? Okay. Okay. As long as the railguns are fed, they will shoot. Okay. Well, probably what I'll do is I'll work on this first thing. We'll come back and it'll be done, and I can stop feeding it, and then I'm going to be able to start sending my solar sails and my small carrier rockets to Vildior to do just a very small start of the actual Dyson Gyrosphere here. Because the current build we're working on is going to take a long time to actually finish to get the 200 small carrier rocket, 100 carrier rockets a minute build done. So we're probably only about a third or less done with all this. And then the amount of resources this is going to chew through is going to be crazy. About $400 of electronics to avoid having to go to the lamps to turn them on and off. The automation does include color, but brightness levels and slowly turning on an hour before sunset. Okay. Wow, so that $400 of electronics to avoid having to walk to your lamps. Well, you know, first world problems, I guess, right? Slam! Oh! Crap. Vildior 1, where is it? Can you warp right into a planet? I don't think I've done that yet. Where's Vildior 1? There it is, okay. Alright. I was kind of trying to aim to do that, but I don't know if you would slam into the planet or not. Okay, so the first thing we're doing is we gotta just go all about finishing solar panels, because this is gonna take... The build we did last time with, what was it, 50 particle colliders is kind of insane. And we at least need some sort of decent amount of power production going here. God mode. Alright. Time for fun with power. Alright. There. 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 Okay. Get a good view on this since we're going to be in this view for a while. Hey! 1 layer of storage vertical construction, 2 layers of lab vertical construction. Nice. Okay. It accumulated to $400 because of things not working. Home automation sounds cool, but so many things are not compatible with each other. Yeah, I wouldn't even know what to do trying to do a crazy home construction project like what you're talking about. Okay. Out of building range. Whoops. No, not there. 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 Okay. Make sure these are all still lined up perfectly. Very nice. So what I kind of want to do is complete the belt of solar panels. Then I actually want to plug in all of my particle colliders and see if we even have enough power on this planet to power that, and if we don't, unplug some of them. So that's kind of what I want to do. Why are we out of... I shift right clicked here. There we go. Hey, we're getting a few random soil piles. Not that soil piles have been an issue for us for a while. Whoops. Right clicked. Okay. This is only the second time we've done a full solar belt around a planet. We did this around our planet closest to the sun, our initial system as our initial big power generation planet station. This time we're not shipping this power anywhere. This is all gonna be used here, baby. We're gonna need all the powers that be. And again, thank you, Mosaic. I'm so glad you told me about God mode construction, because that makes this so much faster. Okay. Also helps that I think our construction bots are way faster than they were the last time we set up something like this. I have lots of upgrades to them, so they place things much quicker. Okay, so we are out of these, and I know I have a bunch still here at the North Pole. Because we had ordered a bunch. So this chest, I believe, is full of them. Yep. Okay, take all of those guys. Oh, our mining is in the way, and I don't want to mess up any iron mining. So if I do these belts, what level do they have to be to go over? Not level 2, not level 3, level 4. Okay. So we can fix this. Ah, inventory full. Okay, so I need to use some of these to fix this. You have not tried renaming, but the patch notes said lower left. The recent update lets you name planets. Oh yeah, I think Ramsey said something about that. These lined up? I feel like they aren't. Hold on a second. This. That looks lined up. What? Oh, I messed up something along this side, didn't I? Yep, right here. I see it. Let me fix this. We can't have our belt loops be all uneven. There we go. Chat. Lets you rename planets. Aha! There it is. Yeah, if you just click on the name, you can actually rename it. Okay. Well, I don't know. You know I love my Gamma Booties, so I'm probably not going to rename that. But we could possibly rename this area. We could check that out. This planet area here. Okay. Okay. Alright, this should have cleared out some inventory space now. So I can pick up stuff. Yes, okay. Alright, so I want to... How am I going to go about this? I think I need to change this miner positioning. Okay, yeah, that all fits. And same with this guy. So let me place my power things first. And then make sure we can mine all this stuff. Okay. Okay, there. And... Okay, I can get an extra one there. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And then we need this to be at level 4 here, so... This to this to this to this. 1, 2, 3, or go up 3 times should do it. There and across. There we go. To there. And then same with these guys. Combine here. 1, 2, 3. There. Cross. And down. And then Mark III belt. And this should allow us to build all our solar panels without messing up the mining too much there. Game of booties. Game of booties, almost as good as Game of Thrones. Actually, way better than Game of Thrones, honestly. Can I throw any of this in here? No. Do I just put this in a chest? I don't want to destroy our iron when I know I'm running out in some places of the world, some portions of the world, so... There. So this will eventually, I think, do that. Alright, back to our power placement. Game of Booties 2 Electric Boogaloo. That's right. Best sequel to any movie or video game ever. Electric Boogaloo. Is there actually a movie sequel that's called something to Electric Boogaloo, or is that just a meme? Because if there is an actual movie with that name, I'm pretty sure I've never seen it. Oh, please don't tell me this mining's also in the way. Oh, this mining doesn't have power. What? Well, that was a mistake. Okay, well, fix that mistake that apparently I didn't realize I made. It's a real movie. What is that movie? Is it like not Boogie Nights? What is the movie that is? What is the original of 2 Electric Boogaloo? What actually is that? What's the original movie? I'm quite curious. I probably will recognize it when I hear it, but I just, I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Talladega Nights 2. It's not that. Okay. Alright, ooh, we're almost done with this belt already. Nice. God mode makes this really darn quick, honestly, which is great. Looks like I will have to go pick up a few more solar panels to finish this, though. Lack of item, okay. And we probably don't even need that many, so we'll do something like this. We'll come put the rest of them over here once we're done. Good, I have more of these guys here and all those extra miniature particle colliders. Okay. Nope, I don't want to be this high. There. Break Into Electric Boogaloo from 1984. Break Into? Okay, that's definitely not what I thought it was. Okay. Break Into Electric Boogaloo. Okay. I wonder what Breakin' 1 was. I don't know. That sounds weird. Like a weird title of a movie. Well, I mean, Electric Boogaloo's weird enough, I guess. Here we go. Okay, well, we're... Yeah. Okay, it doesn't perfectly line up. There's one space in between. I think that's normal. I think it's always 999 or whatever, so I don't think that means I messed up spacing anywhere. I think that's just how it works out with the way these things are. Okay. Okay, and let's go put the rest of these back. How much, what is our power capacity for this planet? It's pretty high. My main question is going to be, is it going to be high enough for 55 particle colliders? I think that's how many we did, 50 or 55. Okay, go back to this. Let me go put these extra solar panels over here. I'm not going to worry about the wind turbines all set up for now. Apparently it's a dance movie according to Know Your Meme. You've never heard of it before, but after a quick Google search, there is also Breakdance 3 Electric Boogaloo. Oh my god. Did they want their movies to have the dumbest names ever, or is it just luck? Because that's ridiculous. Kind of hilarious, but ridiculous. Okay, I'm gonna save it before I plug all this in. And save my game. We're gonna plug this in while looking at our power. Because as these miniature particle colliders turn on, this could be crazy. So let me have our power thing pulled up here. Consumption demand. Woo! Okay, that immediately went over our capacity. So we cannot power all of these. That's kind of what I thought might be the case. So let me unplug this guy. We'll have some of this going, but not all of these. Because that is, there, that should unplug those guys. Alright, let's see. Wow, okay. I unplugged a bunch of them. Why? Oh my god. Is it really still just these guys using that much power? Each collider takes 12.5 megawatts. Well, there's like 30 of them right here, I think. Wow, okay. Well, we are definitely exceeding our capacity with an entire solar... The entire planet surrounded by solar panels. It's still not enough power. Okay. Let me only have one row going then. How do I unplug? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have one row of these guys only. So let me... change this up here. God, we're still... How are we still exceeding our capacity here when these guys aren't even on? My god. I knew this was going to be a huge drain on our power. I had no idea how much. Okay, there we go. Alright. There's like a fraction of this. I guess, you know what? Turning these on actually had a bunch of the stuff before it kick back on too. God, I need so much more power on this planet. How can I get more power? I guess I could put wind turbines all around, but wind power is 80%. I mean, I have more solar panels. I guess I could widen this someplace to start a secondary ring or something, but we're also, once I start the Dyson sphere itself, we will be getting some power that way. How much deuterium did we get in that time? Pretty decent chunk there. Okay. I think I'm gonna still... that is so much power. That is so much power. Okay, let me try to turn on just this first row. Keep the power thing here. Can I move this over? Okay. Turn on these until our power is gonna die. One power line for each of these until we're exceeding our power capacity, just to have some of these going. Yeah, each one's adding about... yeah, looks like 12 megawatts there per one of these guys. Okay. So look like that's probably the last one we could do without exceeding. Okay. Okay, and it still might spike up as this gets other things behind it turned on. But okay, that is like a quarter or less of our guys set up, and we are not. We are barely making enough power for that. Holy shnikes, that's a lot of power. Hey, all, I'm married now. Hey, Fuzzy, congratulations, my friend. Congratulations, that is awesome. That reminds me of the episode of Friends where Monica runs in. I'm getting married today. Congratulations. All right, I am going to set up. I'm going to set up as many of these wind turbines as I can because we just need all the power. I might have to set up some. I might have to set up some actual thermal power stations or something. She wouldn't take a picture with the Dumbledore shirt. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work out then. You know, if she refuses to do the Dumbledore shirt picture. I don't know. It's like not having something blue on your wedding day. It might just cause bad luck. I don't know. I don't know, my friend. Just kidding. I'm sure she had a perfectly good reason. Probably the reason's like, no, that's ridiculous. Why would I wear that on my wedding day? And I honestly couldn't argue too much with that sentiment if that's how she feels. This. Okay, here. She's dying laughing right now. Nice. But did we convince her though? That's the real question. She's laughing, but did we convince her? No? Damn it. All right. Well, no Dumbledore shirt picture for you. You know, I don't say divorce is in your future, but it's gonna be some rough work. It's gonna be some rough work to work through that. No Dumbledore. No Dumbledores. Oh man, how am I gonna get more power on this planet? Do we have coal on this planet? We have a very small amount of coal on this planet. Do we have any oil? I'm gonna see if we got oil to like burn oil in a power plant, but we don't. Man, I feel like I might have to even do more solar panels to get enough power. What's our power situation? Yeah, we're close to our capacity. Let's see what the next build we're gonna do, because what we did is we just worked on the crazy amounts of deuterium. Deuterium fuel rods is probably the next part of this project we do. So maybe I start this build. That should give plenty of time for our home base to finish its Dyson sphere. And then what we can do is we can set up Dyson sphere production here with only the materials from our home planet to just get it slowly started, to slowly add power over time. So deuteron fuel rods. Gonna use that deuterium. Go back to not God mode here. Kind of wish there was a quicker way to change from God mode to third person mode. Oh. Okay. Alright, so where is our deuterium? Alright, our deuterium's over here. Deuteron fuel rods. There's kind of a lot of veins over here. I don't want to build over the veins because we'll need all the veins. Can I build over this direction? Ah, yeah. Plenty of room over here. Okay. So, if I were to do the deuteron fuel rods over here, I believe it's 20 of these, but before I do that, let me see what that recipe is. So it's the titanium, steel, what are these guys called? Titanium alloys, the deuterium, and it's the super magnetic rings. So super magnetic rings, this is where we got to decide if we want to do... I think I decided previously that I didn't want to do a whole other build like this like we did back at our home planet, where I'll do these all individually. So it'll be 10 super magnetic rings to all go for that. Okay. So let's start this build. So it's going to be 20 of these. 20 of these. All right. 20 of these. Okay. So 2 rows of 10, obviously. Let's have these line up kind of like these guys are lined up, which means we would have a interplanetary logistics. Actually, I think I want to have this on the other side. Yes, I do want to have this on the other side. So, break on through to the other side. Start it here. And this is Deuteron, a fuel rod. 10 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we need it to be 1, 2, 3 spaces and over. Is that right? Make sure. In. Actually, I can go 1 space over here. Okay, that's actually what I thought might be the case. 1, 2, 3, and over 1. So that should work if I'm not mistaken. Be able to go like this. And this. Okay, that'll work. Very nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, Fuzzy, that's a super congratulations, my friend. That is so cool. You're married, and it's a beautiful thing. You're married, and it's beautiful. Just so beautiful. I'm just so happy for you. I really am. I'm memeing a bit, but I am really happy for you. That's really awesome. All right, so we're gonna place this right here. So this is gonna request the deuterium. Demand. And this. And of course, power this guy. We're going to be requesting other things too, I believe, but that'll be for that. So the deuterium will go out. Deuterium will go out. And the other pieces we need are titanium alloys, supermagnetic rings. Titanium alloys will be the easier thing. So let's see, I believe that says 200 a minute. Let's see, 20 deuterium. I like to break these up into smaller pieces so I can see. Deuterium, fuel, stuff, where are you? There you are. 20. Oh, it's 10 buildings actually to make. Why did I make 10 buildings? I need 20 buildings. Whoops. Okay. Can I fit 10 more here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did 10 and 10. I did do 20 buildings. My brain is... It's Sunday. My brain's on its day off, you know? Trying to play a game with lots of math on my day off. What was I thinking? Alright, so need 10 titanium alloy smelters. That's what we need. 10 titanium alloy smelters. And then we'll have to request materials for it. So let's do this. Let's actually do this on the side here. 10 titanium alloy. 10. Pineapple pen. We'll just do one line of 10 here of titanium alloy. Hey, what's up, Legal Pirate? How are you doing, my friends? Good to see you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're gonna need to smelt steel and titanium ingots for this. Okay. Smelt steel and titanium. So it's 10 steel. Crap. I need to remember I'm doing this times 1.5. Calculator. Calculator times 1.5. So 10 times 1.5 is 15, right? I'm bad at math, but I'm pretty sure that's right. Okay, so I actually need 15 of these. So since I need 15, let's do 8 and 7. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You're good. How am I doing? I'm doing great, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Working on crazy Dyson sphere stuff. Automating all the world. And having a blast doing it. Alright, so this is going to be 2 items. Oh, it's actually... I think I need... Yeah, we'll probably have the output be on the outside. So I need this to be 1 more space, don't I? Because that won't work. That works. That works, and that won't work. Okay, so I need 1 more space here. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this should be 3 items coming on through, which should be sulfur, titanium ingots, and some other ingots. And steel ingots. Okay, so steel, titanium, and sulfur. So those are the 3 things I need to get. And it's times 1.5, so... Let's do the steels easier. So I just need 15 steel smelters, which I think means 15 iron smelters. So 15 iron and 15 steel. How do I want to do that? Probably a double row like this. Let me do this. I'll probably, yeah, let's request iron here. Demand. And I think I can go directly from... I can go directly from iron to steel, can't I? So I can do... Let's see here. Will this work if I go from iron to steel here? I think those are too close together, or does that work? That is too close, okay. I'm trying to decide if it's better to have these go directly from one to the other, or if I should have an output of all the iron go around to an output of other steel. You don't think it's 1-to-1 on iron and steel? I'm pretty sure it is. 1 iron becomes 1 iron ore becomes 1 iron bar. 3 iron becomes 1 steel. You are correct, actually. Why did I think that was a 1-to-1? $600 a minute to $200 a minute. Okay, you are right. So we don't do it this way. All right, so it is correct that we need 15 steel makers, but I actually need more iron. I think I actually need 45. So 200, 600. So yeah, it's 3 times as much iron as it is to steel. 3-to-1. So I'm making 15 steels. Then I need 15 times 3. I need 45 iron smelters. Okay, that's a lot of iron. Okay. There's now a motion detection in your mailbox, so the light flickers when there is mail, and a log of the time is written in a log. The same for pressing the doorbell, but different colors. Wow, okay. All right. Cool, Mosaic. Alright, can I do... How many smelters can one Mark III belt supply? Is it 15? I feel like I did the math for this one time and I can't remember. It can do 30? Okay. Then let's break it up into 2. So if it's 45 divided by 2 would be 22.5. So one row of 23 and one row of 22 should do it. God, this is gonna be so much iron. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, so one row can do 30. So if we need 45, we can split those up as long as they're below 30. A Mark III belt will supply them. So we're gonna do one of 23 and one of 22. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. Whew. Man, I knew I was committing to a large build, but every time I see how many things we're doing, my mind explodes a little bit. Okay. I wonder, actually, if a one... Come on. One planetary logistics will be able to supply enough iron to these. Okay. Alright, so how do I want to do this? Okay, so I think what I want to do is Mark III belt, iron, go all along here. All the way down to there. Then the output will be back and we'll go over the other lines. Hey, what's up, Pie Boy? How are you doing, sir? Sir Pie of Boy, Esquire, has arrived. Okay, so that'll be the output, and then this guy will be the iron. Here and across. Mailman on Wednesday delivers packages, but the Tuesday one keeps leaving a note with "You were not at home. Get the package at the post office, including the parcel with the motion detector now in the box." By the way, Rand, there's a build that I think could help, but you're unsure how badly I need it. There's a picture of the design on Imgur, so if you were to show me the build, you'd have to post a link. Pie Boy, can you permit Rhea the Mute? You can show me the build. Don't know if I'll use it, but I don't mind checking it out. You're all right. How's the space building going? It's going pretty well. We're making gigantic builds. I think our original Dyson sphere is actually done. So I'm gonna head back home soon, probably to collect materials from that. Alright, I guess I'll show this. No, let's check it here before I show it on stream. Okay, alright, let's show this crazy diagram. Ryan the Mute, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. Let me see what this looks like here. Coil motor iron, circuit processor chip, stone steel alloy, plasma exciter nanotubes, glass graphite frame. I wonder if this is what kind of thing Voncho is using. Tesla wireless substation. Is this a is it like a mall to get a bunch of the different materials available? It's a mall. Okay, interesting. Well, that's cool. I already have all those things built, I think. Maybe one or two things not on there, but maybe if I do another run at some point, I will use that build. That's pretty cool. Thank you for that link. I'm assuming what's not included there is all the prerequisites you probably have outsourced somewhere else already, put into the logistics system that's pulled from there. Would be my guess. You're trying to figure out how to make it logistically sound. The prerequisites are not there, unfortunately. Oh, it's probably better, because the more stuff you put on that, the more complicated it looks. Although it might not be bad to have a, you know, like a reference to how many per minute of those prerequisites would be needed, just so, like, you know, when people plan, it's like, okay, if I'm going to build this, I need to have at least this many electromagnetic coils per minute being automated or something like that. But that's really cool build. I like it. Looks really clean. Did you design that, or is that something somebody else designed that you're using? When Shogi's done, he's gonna upgrade your place to Bastille de Shogi. So Chateau de Pie Boy and Le Bastille de Shogi are in a arms race of who's got the best building in Valheim, it sounds like. It's an arms race of elegance. An arms race of elegance. I have 25 wolf pelts on the floor of my chateau. Well, I have 30 wolf pelts and 29 blue and red banners in my Bastille. Someone else did the design. You found it shared to you on another person's stream. Very cool. All right, so there's that. So then this is going to go to 15 steel. 15 steel, is that right? Yeah, 10 times 1.5. Yes, 10 times 1.5. So this is so much iron, I don't think that the outputs will be able to work to one belt. So I think I'm gonna do a splitter just to balance it for me to two separate lines of steel. So 15 divided by 2 is 7.5, so we're gonna do 8. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna do 8 and 7, I guess. So steel 8 and 7, and these actually don't need to be misaligned, so that'll be fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will automatically balance these for me. If I have one go in there, one go in there, it'll balance them, so I don't have to do it myself, I believe. This. And since it's not perfectly even, this again should do the balancing for me. And actually, I'm going to do it this way. There. No, I'm not going to do it that way. We'll just have these outputs go on the other side and then combine. So there and there. They didn't take credit for it either, so you generally don't know who made it first. Okay. Somebody on the internet made a really cool build and sadly didn't sign their work, so they'll never get the credit they deserve. Elegance is Pie's Lane. Yours is a stronghold of stone. Nice, 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 Shogi. A stronghold of stone. So I never build in Valheim, so that's so I can get my build of my fix of building in Dyson Sphere. I almost feel like for me, if I want to... is this backwards? No, that's correct. If I want to build, the buildings need to do something. I guess for me, I like building if the buildings automate and make some creations on their own and stuff, but the buildings don't do anything themselves. I'm like, I can't be bothered. So I can't be bothered to build in Valheim, I guess. So that's going to create 200 a minute steel. Can that fit on a Mark III belt? 300 a second times 60 is what? That's 1800, right? So that should, one belt should definitely be able to handle all that steel, right? Y'all can help me with my math. Let's go up. Combine. Oh, that's a Mark II belt. I did not mean to do that. This to this. I believe that will work. The buildings do help. They do look good. Validate our rank as Jarls and make also make our gear. Okay. Right, so what I'll do is this. There. And this will be able to go in here. Is that right? Yeah, either there or there will work. Okay, good. Alright, so I believe that will work. Again, I'm not powering this, but okay. Our power's gone down, so I think I can plug this in. You need validation? Being a Jarl is not validation enough? Would have known that Jarls are so, you know, requiring of... They're so insecure, they need that validation from people. Who would have thought? Never would have thought that about Jarls. That you need that validation. Okay. There. 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 Okay. Let's see here. These are all working. Well, yeah, that looks like the Mark III belts will not even be an issue at all there. Okay, very nice. Valheim's greatest warrior can't be bothered with such labor. We build Randolis needs only a bed under the stairs, the rest is weary bones. You left that up here in the above sentence, yes. That's right. The greatest warrior in all the land, that is Randolis. From the clan Blue Cloak. Okay, make sure I didn't miss anything. They all got power, okay. Alright, so there is the steel. Or the stuff. Next we need titanium. I think I want the output of this to go in here, so let me go ahead and make that now, so I don't fill that up with anything else. This will be the Deuteron fuel rods will supply. And we'll have the output already set up for that. So that'll be the Deuteron fuel rods. I'll have to get the other item, which is... I think we'll be building these near enough here. Titanium alloys will come from there. So probably I want to build super magnetic rings up there. Okay. You know, you thought of this as an idea for people who knew their skills at the game to the point that they could look at someone else's save and see exactly how they could fix it or some stuff. Maybe a points redeem to look at someone's save and or with enough points to fix said save. Are you talking about using stream points for something like that? Yeah, I guess somebody could do something like that. Doesn't sound like something I would like to do, but I could see that as a thing. Alright, so what am I doing? I'm doing... titanium alloy. Titanium ingots. 6.7 times 1.5. 6.7 times 1.5. 10.05. Alright, we will do 10. 10 titanium smelters. We will do that right here because we can also request the sulfur here, I believe. Transportation. Personally, I don't like to make things like me helping you in a game cost points. Like, if somebody wants my input on a game, I'm gonna be like, sure, this is what I would do. I don't feel like making that cost points would be a... You have to pay me. Make sure it's not gonna be points, it's gonna be money. You gotta give me money. I'm gonna tell you how to play your game better. That's not, at least not something I think I would like to be a part of my stream, honestly, if that's what you're saying. Your save sucks ass, no joke. Okay. Well, again, I wouldn't want to have to make you have to be here for hours and hours to get enough stream points just to ask for help. Sounds pretty crazy. Wow, I actually don't have enough smelters, looks like. How many smelters did I say? 10? Yeah, 10 smelters for the titanium. And if other people want to run their stream that way, sure, but that just seems a little funky to me. 10. I'm gonna do just one row of 10 here. Will the belt fit here? Actually, I'm pretty sure it won't. Yeah, it won't. So one more space down. That should work right there, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. If I'm curious, you did upload your current onto Google Drive, so if ever interested in looking at it, you can send it over. If you want to show pictures to me while I'm streaming, you're absolutely welcome to. I'll be honest, when I'm off stream, I usually don't look at other people's builds and stuff. I like my own builds too much. If you want to talk about your build and what you could do to improve it with me and people in chat while I'm streaming, that's absolutely fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We need to request, demand titanium here. Also may result in more purchases than what is fun. I think you're maybe still talking about what I was talking about earlier, I think, with that statement, I think. Okay. So this should be the titanium. That we need for this, and then it just should be sulfur that I think I'll need to request. So this, not too crazy of a build. There. Oh, nice. These power lines are covering most of the stuff already. Awesome. Oops. Okay. All right, so that's all powered. Beautiful. So this can just go, and the other thing is just sulfur. If I just request sulfur here, sulfuric acid, demand, which we should have a whole bunch in the system already. Perfect, from all of our earlier setups. Beautiful. Past Rand coming through. Clutch again. Honestly, past Rand, best Rand. Crap, that's actually not what I want to do. I want to do it like this, and then this, and that should be this all ready to go. Just got to get it all input and stuff. Problem at the moment is silicon is a bitch to produce because you didn't think ahead and make a planetary transferring of silicon ingots at a nearby planet. Yeah, well, then that would be the first thing I would fix if you really want my input, is get that fixed. Just get planetary income of that. This is not right, I don't think. Okay, it's middle to middle. I do remember saying that. So if I do that, that means that this would be here, 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 here. There we go. So it starts here. Why would that collide? Why would it do that? Oh man, don't tell me this is... Maybe smelters have a different... I think that should work. That should totally work. Why does that not work? In. You know what? Smelters might be different than these guys. I have a feeling, yeah, they're smaller. So actually, I don't think this same build that I've been doing with those is this gonna work. Well, damn. Do I just space these out? Is that the way I fix this? I think I have to space them apart one for this to work. Ugh, it's annoying. Okay. Well, I don't want to change all my belts up, so I guess I will do that. So instead of it's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it needs to be 8 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe I gotta do that. And if I space them out, I probably don't need them to be unaligned, but that's fine. We'll just keep it that way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that should, I believe, fix our issue here. Okay, so now in, oops, in, beautiful. Okay, that'll work. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So beautiful. Okay. Okay, and 3 more. Hey, even put our belts at the exact correct spacing. Very nice. All right, and this is titanium that is going to be going, titanium ingots that's going to go into there. So we want the output. Actually, this steel I want to change to go down so I can have the belt go over here. This guy go down. That way our output can go over. Just use the Mark III belt, even though I think Mark II would probably be fine here. There. We are almost out of Mark III belts. I might make the me running out of Mark III belts be the excuse to go back home to pick up all my Dyson Sphere guns and stuff, because I want to actually get the stuff here started to make the Dyson, whatchamacallit, the Dyson Gyrosphere, so that we can actually start getting some extra power. This cross down. So that will be our titanium alloy. Beautiful. So let's get this all powered. Power, and this is why I want to get that started, because power-wise, we just need more power. Oh, I need the outputs for these guys too. So let's get outputs set up. God, I can't move. There, there, there. If we get our Dyson Gyrosphere started, it will start giving us some power if we get a couple ray emitters set up here. Wow. Okay, okay, good. The silicon is getting through there. Or the sulfur. Cool. Alright, very good. There's 2 out of the 3 items. The last one, that's the output. Deuteron. Oh, crap. I actually don't want the input. This wants to be supermagnetic rings. The output's going to be a separate thing, so... Supermagnetic rings are going to be the last thing. So we need to make our supermagnetic rings. And supermagnetic rings, how many do we need? 10. There's going to be a lot of turbines and motors. That's going to be a huge build. Okay. Let me place, just to remind myself what we'll be working on next. Let me place the 10 supermagnetic rings here, but then we're gonna go home because I need to grab some other stuff. We're gonna go back to home base. So 10 supermagnetic rings are gonna flow down into here, I believe is how I want to do that. So here, supermagnetic rings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do all 10 here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the prerequisites for this is gonna be huge because there's gonna take so much stuff for the turbines. So before I get too crazy into this, let us head home. And what do I need to grab? I want to grab the launchers. I want to grab the vertical launching silos that we have. I have these automated, so I can kind of leave probably the EM rail ejectors back home in place. But I want to set up a very beginning build of Dyson sphere projecting stuff. Oh, you know, we haven't even done the artificial star yet. Okay, I'm not gonna get distracted by that. Maybe after this build, we'll have to try to make an artificial star. Maybe that will help with some of our power needs on this planet. Okay. So yeah, vertical launching silos. Basically the vertical launching silos we have back home. That's what we want to grab. Okay, let's go do it. Okay. Gamma booties. Gamma booties, best booties. Okay. And we're about to have a GG cookie time because I'm pretty sure our initial Dyson sphere should be done. It should be completed. My research has stopped again. I'm gonna guess this time, is it blue we've run out of? Purple, yellow, red. We increased the red production. I don't know which one is slowing it down this time. Alright. Come on, Gamma Booties. We should have a complete Dyson sphere, shell and swarm all. It's gonna look like a big old basketball, or soccer ball, maybe more apt to call it, with all the little hexagons on it. And I actually did want to make a slight, not change, but update to our to the design for the gyrosphere. I wanted to add some other hexagon things, satellites, as per a YouTube suggestion. So I might spend a little time and do a little bit of altering of the Dyson gyrosphere before we plug in our guns and stuff. Gamma booties, best booties. Gamma booties 4. Gamma booties. Which one do we want to go to? Okay, is it done? I think it might be done. Tab. Oh my god, my friends. That is a definite GG cookie time. Look at this thing. It is done. GG cookie time. Dyson sphere complete. What a crazy game. What a crazy project. It's kind of the most basic one you could create, I think. Because this was the smallest radius I could make. With the most basic design of nodes at every point on the grid. So, first thing I'm going to do is unplug the guns. Because these solar sails are just being wasted now. But that is amazing. That is amazing. Can't even see the sun anymore. It's just peeking through the little holes there. Crazy. Swarm makes it prettier, true. It does make it prettier. But this one's not for looks. The one we're about to be adding to is for looks. So I'm gonna unplug. I'll let this shoot all the I'll let this shoot all the whatever swarm it already has. Wow, we have a whole gigawatt. 1.21 gigawatts. A whole other gigawatts worth of power that we can utilize for whatever solar, whatever they're called. There. So we'll just unplug that now. Okay. Now I'll have a load of resources no longer going to sails and rockets. Exactly. Exactly. And I'm actually gonna have those sails and rockets be exported to Vildior, so I can continue using them. Okay. Oh wow, and this is backed up, I guess, because we're actually backed up in antimatter. Okay. I was gonna do even more of the ray receivers making these guys, but currently we're not even using all those. So I guess maybe I should grab some antimatter fuel just so this is actually being used. Okay. Alright, so we unplugged that, so eventually it'll stop wasting solar sails by placing them out there. I'm gonna go grab I'm gonna grab the one gun we have on Gamma Booties 2 shooting, Gamma Booties 3 shooting here. And unplug the solar sail thing there as well. Because basically all of our solar sails and all of our small rocket whatevers are gonna supplement the build in Vildiur. We can rename the star to the name you originally intended to write on the sphere. The star of Vildiur? Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Okay, so where's the one gun I have set up on this planet? Is it by the pole up here? I know I have one. Yeah, EM rail ejector right here. Wow, that's a lot of solar sails. Okay, I'm gonna unplug this guy. There. Again, I'll let it run through all those, so I actually won't unplug this gun. He can just use up all those, so I don't have to deal with that excess stuff. But what I do want to grab are the launcher pads themselves. Where are the launchers? I think I am so turned around right now. Where even am I? This entire planet One part of the planet looks the same as the other to me right now. Where even am I? Okay, here's the end of our bus, so it's going to be over here somewhere. The Wheel of Space-Time? Is that what we should name that star? Here we go. These are the guys right here. And there are actual extra of these dudes. So I want these to go back into storage. Okay. Okay, and the way I'm going to do that is probably just pick them up and do it manually. So if I change this to like 2,000, I can just pick up all these guys right now. Have I played Satisfactory? Yes, it's a great game. Love Satisfactory. This isn't going to work unless I unplug this. Satisfactory is a great game. It's a historic moment. Historic moment. The completion of a Dyson sphere. But yeah, Jen, I love Satisfactory. I stopped playing my previous playthrough of Satisfactory because of problems with Epic Game Store deleting my save. Losing progress because of a deleted save on Epic Game Store. So I kind of got frustrated and stopped my previous playthrough. Whenever I do eventually go back and play some more Satisfactory, it will be with me getting it on Steam, so I don't have to deal with that same issue. Is the plan anyway. But that is definitely sometime in the future, because we have plenty of other games to get to before I revisit Satisfactory again, most likely. You're kind of waiting on full release to do another playthrough? Yeah, that's probably what I'll wait for, too. Is full release of it. If I can stand. Sometimes I can't hold off on games that I really enjoy a whole lot. Sometimes it's hard for me to hold off on waiting for the full release, but we'll see if I can wait for that with Satisfactory. Because I really do love the game. It's a great game. Okay. This. And this. Now, I need to set up interplanetary logistics for these robots, so that they can be sent to our other planet. So, let's do that up here. We already have solar sails set up, I believe. Since they are going to the other planet, they should be set up that way, yes. So here... This one's full. Ah, here we go. This is where we can do it. So this is going to be small carrier rockets, local demand, remote supply. Come on, 2,000. So local demand. So they'll bring them here. They continue to build. This is all supplementary to what we're currently working on at our other planet anyway. So there, and let me check, make sure, where are solar sails? Are they up here or are they somewhere else? I think they are actually in another place. How many of these do I have? 20. Let's get another stack of these guys. If we're going to actually hopefully start getting power from our Dyson sphere. Okay, fine. A couple extra. Satisfactory now has lamps. Amazing. It took so long. Yeah, that game got so dark. It is kind of amazing it took them long to do that long to do something that seemingly basic, but I guess maybe lighting can be a challenge for, you know, certain games or something. All right. My green science is backed up. Where are my solar sails? Are they here? Solar panels. Solar sails, where you be? See a lot of my miners being out. Alright, solar sails, where are you at? I know you're somewhere over here. That one is... You empty? You are empty, okay. Solar sails, here we go. Local supply, remote supply, okay. There we go. And I can stop requesting them at the other one. Let me stop requesting them at the one on the other planet. Let's get what we need from this home planet before we do that, though, which is belts and a couple other things, I believe. Oh, and I wanted to get more strange matter... No, antimatter fuel rods. You're kind of... let's see. Sunday Randay stream. What's up, Plunder Pig? That's right. Sunday Randay. Alright, that's all I'm using my strange matter antimatter for so far, so I probably actually need to create an artificial star to use those resources, I'm thinking. I also wanted to check what's slowing down my research, but we're going to check that out later. We're working on our other stuff. Could use some extra miners. Get up to 100. I have 36, so that's what, 64 more. That's good. Okay. Belts. Mark III belts. Need all of those. We just fly through those guys. Mark IIs were good. More Mark III inserters, most likely, which are somewhere else. Insorters, I should say. Smelters, we need a lot more. We'll get 100 to like 90 for these guys. Actually, let's get an extra 50 even. Okay. Okay. And in-sorters, out-sorters. Where are the sorters? Bring me your sorters! How many are we doing good on these guys? We're doing pretty well. Sorters, here they are. Let's get like 116 or so to get us up to an even 200. Something like that. And we actually go through a ton of these, so even an extra 100 won't be bad. Okay. Alright, anything else I should grab while I'm here? Alright, we got all of the launching silos. So we're only going to actually need 14 more of these launching silos. Because we did the calculations that 100 of the rockets a minute need 20 silos. So, okay, I think we're good. Let's go check our research before I go change the settings on the interplanetary logistics system on our Gamma Booties one. If lighting is a challenge, let players have a setting for constant day, easy fix. DSP has a reason for day cycles, though. Yeah. Alright, so is it still the reds? It is the reds. Okay, well, what's slowing down the reds now? Hydrogen? Oh, no. Our petroleum's backed up, so we don't have the hydrogen. And why is petroleum backed up? Probably because plastic's backed up, right? Yeah, okay. Well, probably the best thing to do is actually just request hydrogen like requesting other things. I don't want to have to figure out a balance here. I could do like a quick fix of this. But that's not a long-term fix. So what I'm going to do is actually request some hydrogen right here. There. And just have this supplement. This other stuff. Oops. Hydrogen. I actually want this to be the lower priority, so let me do it like this. It's gonna look funny, but if I go like this, and then this, then it should prioritize the other stuff. Yeah, okay, that's much better. Okay, and then what other random junk I got on me? Hydrogen or petroleum? Yeah, let's delete that. Got any random petroleum on me? Don't see any. Okay, so there we go. Let's start importing over on Vildior, or if we're gonna change it to a different name, we might do that. Oh, before I do that, I wanted to go here. Change it so that these solar sails will be supplying to other places, but won't be demanding them anymore, because we don't need any more solar sails. Our Dyson sphere is complete. It is complete. We're complete. Work. We're complete. Job's done. Just imagine the Warcraft 3 workers working on something like this. It might be just a little bit above their tech grade. I don't know. Yes, it was definitely a GG cookie time. Okay, so let's see. Should be on the complete other side here, and they are finishing working their way through all those solar sails. Good. That's actually what I did want to see. So that's emptied all out. Very good. So this guy needs to no longer remote demand. It's going to remote supply. This will now supply any of these sails to Vildior or wherever else we're going to request them. So we kind of don't need to work on anything in this system anymore unless I want to create an artificial star here. I'll probably, again, have to occasionally come back just for resources, but if I set up a request for all the different resources that we need in Vildior, I probably don't even have to come back to the system anymore, which is pretty crazy. We've grown beyond this system. We can't let it hold us back anymore. We have grown beyond you. We are now an interstellar civilization, no longer tied to our home star. Zug zug. That's right. Zug zug. We're complete. We're complete. Zug zug. Yeah, okay. So, we're going to request all of the solar sails and all of the small rocket carriers, whatever they're called, here, and start using those to get a starting build of our Dyson Gyrosphere. I did say I don't have to go back to our home star anymore. That's kind of not true, actually, because our research is all still being done there. So once these two research things are completed, I believe it's only white research that we need to convert everything to. So we might actually get into white matrices today, which would be pretty crazy. Actually, when I get to Vildior, I'm going to check, because I think I queued up every research I could that didn't need white science, but I could be wrong. Solar energy loss loses less energy and has a higher transmission efficiency. Nice. Did I set up some ray receivers for critical photons? Yes, I have a decent number back home. There is a little bit of power being wasted. However, I don't... My critical photons are actually backed up right now because I'm not using them for enough other stuff. So those are actually backed up right now. Okay. All right, let me check my tech tree because I'm pretty sure technologies. I think everything left here is just and cue the white science so we can actually unlock that. Let's check if anything else here does not take white science. Yeah, that's what I'm working on there. White. Wow. Okay, and Q. This one. I don't know if this one... that does take those, and then that takes white. Okay. Q that. Q that. Okay, there we go. Yes. So, we have everything queued up that is not white science, I believe, now. If I'm not mistaken. I believe once all this is done, we will have completed everything that's not white. I keep saying science, matrices. Create more antimatter fuel rods and mini suns to power your project. No more placing heaps of solar panels. I haven't made one of those yet, so I don't want to... I want to kind of finish the current build I'm working on before I do that. It's not a bad suggestion, but I don't want to do that yet because I don't want to get distracted from what I'm currently working on. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a interstellar logistics station that is completely dedicated to just the solar, the Dyson sphere stuff. Warpers. Go into here. And this is going to request solar sails, and it's going to request small carrier rockets, and all of these that are created should go to this, should come here. This is going to be infinite transport range, so local supply. Actually, I might even local demand these. And remote demand. Remote demand. So these will all come here. And we're going to set up a very basic setup for this. I'm not going to do a big giant build for this yet. I'm thinking maybe one small carrier rocket and a couple guns. Does anybody know the ratio of... Well, I can maybe figure it out. Of silos to guns. So this is 20 a minute. This is 5 a minute. So it looks like 1 of these to 4 of these, maybe? That might be what it is. 1 to these to 4. So I have 6. So it'd be 6 and then 24 for what we have. Do I want to do that many? Or do I want to... Yeah, I guess it probably wouldn't hurt to do that many. And I wanted to set this up differently this time because you can interlock these. So let's do it in... Where can I place this such that it does not overlap a thing here? If I do something like this. I believe that was the way you could interlock these. The thing about these is they take so much power, so I think I will set up all these to start, but I'm only going to power 1. I think that's what I'll do. Set them all up, but only power 1. And not even set up the insorters for these yet. And then maybe have the rail ejectors be around here. Here. And 3, 4. So we'll do one vertical launching silo, 4 EM rail ejectors, I think. And then a array receiver. Yes, so we start to get some power. I'll set up a couple up here. Power generation, okay. So there we go. And that is plugged into our power grid, so this will start supplying power as the Dyson sphere slowly gets built. So the next thing I need to figure out is what shell, which... Okay, this will do all of them, it looks like, so I don't have to choose which one this is doing. This is gonna go... How does this start? Oh, then array receiver can power it with time. Oh, array receiver can power this itself. Okay. How does it choose? Does it start with 1 and then go through all the numbers, I wonder? I think I never replaced 1 here. Mosaic or any other folks who are familiar with this game, do you know how it chooses which structure point it starts? You have no idea where it starts? Well, maybe we can test it and find out. Before we do this, let me actually fix the little new design I wanted to do, which was... We're gonna spend a little bit of time here. How do I want to do this? Let's have this one be perpendicular to this one. And do I want it to just be a skinny frame, or do I want it to be a similar design? I kind of wanted this to just be its own little skinny frame thing. Like just a little skinny frame for this part of the shell that we don't get to do a lot of manipulation on, because we can't change the size or anything. There. And I can have it go to the center. Good. Okay. There. 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 Think it's completely random for that? Okay. Seems kind of weird for it to be completely random, but alright. There, did that work? Did that go to the right node? Yes, it did. Okay, so I think I just want it to be that, and then around the equator. This is like prime meridian and equator, and that's and then I think I might deployment conflict there. That's weird. Frames cannot be crossed. Oh, okay, I can't. Ah, I do need to put a point there. Damn it. Crap. Have I ever read the Wheel of Time series by Robert Jordan, Brandon Sanderson? That is literally where Rand 118 comes from, so yes. Yes, I have. Okay, we can do this by just doing it this way. That is literally the inspiration for my name. Because Rand Althor was my favorite character for a long, long time. Why is there a thing right here? This should not be here, I don't think. And also the reason why I'm planning on naming why my name for this build is called the Wheel of Spacetime. And if you want to know if I know Brandon Sanderson, let me show you something. Can I show you my background? Okay, I can't show you my background. I don't know how to do that here, but basically the background of my computer is the art for, what's the second book called? Way of Kings. Whatever the second book is called. That's what my computer background is. There, okay. I need to get rid of this one. Do this. Yeah, Brandon Sanderson's probably my favorite, currently active fantasy author. Big Brandon Sanderson fan, absolutely. There. 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 Okay, so we got kind of a basic frame here. See if I can see it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, somebody on YouTube suggested, possibly in line with your whole mosaic, hexagons are the bestagons, having some hexagon satellites. And I think I really like that idea, because as cool as this looks, I feel like filling in some spaces with some cool stuff would actually be pretty cool. So what I was thinking is, in this layer, this one layer that I can't move, it's kind of in the middle. It's almost like halfway between other pieces. If I have some evenly spaced hexagon using this grid, hexagon satellites, that could be pretty darn cool. And maybe I could even use these hexagons here as my reference points, because those, I'm going to guess, are probably they've got to be equidistant from each other. Have I read Horse Clans? I have not. I'm not familiar with that. So that might be an easy way to figure out where I want to place these. Just place them on, how many of these are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're like 8, and then at the 2 poles. Let's see if we can come up with a cool little design for this. Deployment conflict already, huh? What is that conflict with? Is it just too close to this? Can I not go like this? Outline that hexagon? Okay. So if we want to do some hexagon-like pattern, how could we do that? Whoops. This. Is there like a bigger hexagon we can do? How can I use that? Five is penta, 6 is hexa. Oh, hexagons are the best. So that's that's 1, 2, 3, 4. That is a pentagon. So hexagons are different, the honeycomb. So how do we can I make a honeycomb pattern with this? You're right. Maybe I can't use these unless there's a way I can. Is there a hexagon shape in here that I'm not seeing? So basically, it'd be like 3 triangle shapes. Okay, all right. I think we might have to have a pentagon in the middle. Okay, can't do that. It's those two. Wait, why is that deployment conflict when there's nothing? Oh, because that one's already there. Okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to use this then. Because I see hexagon right here. It's too small. Can I do a bigger one? 2, 1, 2, 1. Deployment conflict. Ah, it's coming into conflict with that piece right there. Okay. All right. I want to use these points because I'm pretty sure they're like the only equidistant points I'll be able to use here. What if I use the centerpiece? Pretty cool pattern, but it's not a hexagon. Let me see here. Can I do... Keep hitting X because that's deconstruct on the regular game. That's almost a hexagon. Do I like that pattern and all is the question. Maybe I should just use this outline. I think we're gonna have to do pentagons instead of hexagons just because of me wanting to make this even. Unless, because like counting triangles to figure out where to put hexagons for this could be a pain. Unless is there an easy reference point I can use using these guys? Can I actually use these guys as my reference for creating some hexagon pieces here? Make sure I don't accidentally get rid of anything here. Actually, hold on a second. Yes, maybe so. Let me see here. Here we go. Okay, all right, I got a build, I think. This might actually work really well. It's gonna have a pentagon in the middle, but there'll be hexagon satellites coming out from it. Oh, that's gonna look cool. I think that's gonna look really cool. There. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, this will be really cool, and this will be easy to place these, as long as I don't conflict with any other builds. Easy to place these because we'll place them where all these pentagon pieces are. Now this is pod racing. That's right. And so what we'll do is we'll fill in these guys. I feel like we could come up with cooler patterns inside of this if it'll let me. Will it let me do that? Can we do an inner hexagon? It's probably going to be too small. Or inner pentagon. Yeah, that conflicts. But I could do something like this to make an interesting... Got like a kind of a cube-like pattern going like that in there. Do I like that? Missing one. It's another edition of Rand's drawing time. Do I like that? I think I do like that. I think I do like that. Do I want to fill in any of these? Not not sure if I like those being filled in. I might actually kind of prefer that if I'm going to do this. I guess the question will be, maybe I do some of these filled in, some of them not. Crap. Oh, yes, okay, and we got our hourglass pattern there. Okay, yes, I think that's what this is going to be. Let's fill this all in and see if I like it. So it's going to be this, 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 and this. All there. Okay. All right, very cool. And actually, I can probably make it look cooler if I have it come out from the center like. Ugh, God damn it! This needs a frickin' undo button. There. So the hourglass is. I'm missing another line here. Nope, wrong thing. This thing. This. Like that. And then maybe I do fill in this. Because that'll give us like a little hourglass pattern for each one. Radiating from the center. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think that'll work. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, let's create this. I'll do one, and then it's about time for my break, so we'll probably take break and then come back and finish all these in. I think there's about 10 of these we'll have to do. Okay. This guy. There, 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 there. And so that would be the, oh, I missed a line here. So it'd be these two filled in. And like that. Although I will say it probably doesn't look much like the hourglass pattern, but it's still pretty cool. We got kind of a star in the middle there. And if we do these at certain points around, do I like it? So it'd be here, here, here. It adds more interest and it fits with our other pattern. If this becomes a polyhedra love stream, you're all for it. Okay. I think I like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand up, stretch, use the restroom, take my first break of the day. Thank you all so much for watching. If there's anybody new to the stream, if you're having a good time chilling with Rand while we make cool shapes and build stuff, hope you will hit the follow. But quick 6 second word of ads while I use the restroom, take my break, and when I come back, we will fill in the rest of those. So you all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends.